everyone. It is game night. Well, I mean, it is for me. It is Wednesday, actually. You're gonna see this probably on Sunday, but I am pre-recording it because I'm gonna be gone this weekend, living it up in Wisconsin. Anyway, I'm gonna try and do this as a quick video, maybe, and then after that I'm going to do some mad panic cleaning of my house because my parents are arriving tomorrow, and although they're not staying long, I still need to panic clean, you know, because that's how I roll. Anyway, let's roll. I'm gonna start out with the volume 2 of Liz and Les's Liz is Maybe Maybe Not from Liz and Les. That's a mouthful. All right, anyway, this is Maybe Maybe Not, volume 2 from Liz and Les. Hey, there you go. That's the way to say it. Okay, I tried to get this to print on my printer. Everybody else seems to be able to print it correctly. I was not able to. Anyway, I don't need a dice for that, but I am going to decide that maybe, I'm going to write this big here, maybe equals 2, and maybe not equals 1. All right, there we go. We're going to use a colored pencil for this today. All right, I'm going to put my readers on and see if I can read this. Anyway, I am playing with $94 today plus 1 HBuck that I took out of my wallet last time I unstuffed it, which was just like a day ago in my life, but like a few days ago in your world. Anyway, so I'm gonna just do this first set of 5 questions, and you might not be able to read them, but I will read them to you. All right, week 1. Have I been on an airplane? Yes, many times, but the first flight I was ever on wasn't until I was almost 18 years old, and it was transatlantic from Minneapolis to Amsterdam. And I actually turned 18 in Europe, so it was like a week and a half or so before my birthday. And it was really, really great because it was with my German class. I was in German in the German class in high school, and we took a trip to Germany and Austria. And my mom, who had been the German teacher before my sister was born, and my mom quit then to become a stay-at-home mom for a number of years. She came along as a chaperone, so she was the only other adult who spoke fluent German, and I got to spend my 18th birthday we were actually in Austria. We were in Salzburg with my mom, and yeah, it was really, really great. And I had a bunch of friends on the trip too. So anyway, so that was the first time I've been on an airplane. I've been on an airplane many times since then. Not for a while though. I don't think the last time I took a flight, I was coming home from New Orleans, and we had a freak snowstorm here in Minnesota. My kiddo was 10 months old. It was a conference that I'd gone to for work, and it was the storm went all the way from Minnesota all the way south to Louisiana, so it was raining like crazy in Louisiana, but all the flights were canceled into the Minneapolis airport. So I took the next flight I could that was a layover in New York, but I didn't look at it closely enough. And what they were doing to me was I was going to fly into JFK, but fly out to Minneapolis from LaGuardia. And I had 3 hours to get to deplane at JFK, get a cab, get to LaGuardia, go back through security, and get on my flight. And you know what? I did it. I wouldn't have been able to do it if I hadn't been by myself, though, because, you know, I could just move. You know, I didn't have to worry about anybody else. But anyway, that was the last time I was on a plane. It was that flight from LaGuardia to Minneapolis. But anyway, that's a long story to tell you that I've been on an airplane. Skied down a mountain. No, maybe not. I have not skied down a mountain. I've been on cross-country skis. Barely. I fell down a lot. I liked snowshoeing a lot better than cross-country skiing, but I have never been on downhill skis. Have I sleepwalked? This one's a tough one. I don't think so. So I'm going to say maybe not. There was one time where I woke up at the foot of my sister's bed when we were younger, when we shared a room. But our beds were like perpendicular to each other. So I don't know if I don't know. I'm going to say maybe not because who knows? I don't think so. Seen a shooting star? I'm going to say maybe. Yeah, I've seen a few. And ridden a tractor. That is a maybe. That is more than a maybe. That is a definite yes. My father raised beef cattle before he retired. It was for his like third career, so he went through several careers in his adulthood. He was successful at all of them, but he needed to change, and so he raised beef cattle from about when I was about 9 or 10 up until just a few years ago. And he was a one-man operation, so he did everything. He did everything from, he raised all their feed, basically, and he cut all their hay and he baled it up. And I've ridden on a tractor. I've driven a tractor. When I was really young, my grandpa, who had also been a farmer, took us all the cousins on tractor rides where there'd be a trailer in the back and Grandpa would be up in his seat at the tractor, and then us kids, one at a time, would crawl over the hitch where it attached to the where the trailer attached to the tractor, crawl up on his lap and help him drive the tractor. Only one kid at a time though, but anyway, it was so I don't think that counts as having driven the tractor then, but I definitely rode the tractor. And then when I was older, like an adult, I drove my father's tractor, helping him out at his farm on spring break. So anyway, so yes, yes, I've ridden a tractor. So that is this first week of Liz and Les. I know I'm behind, but it's not dated, so I guess I'm not behind. I guess I'm right on time. Anyway, I had 3 maybes and 2 maybe nots, right? Yes. So I owe, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, $8 to this challenge. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is a very special shaped challenge, so I guess I'm going to fold it and to fit it into my A5 binder. Beautiful, beautiful. Oops. I'm just gonna stick the money right there. All right, that's maybe, maybe not, freebie from Liz and Les. All right, next we are going to play Roll Your Luck. This comes from One Frugal Introvert. This is Jerry at One Frugal Introvert, and I typically play this with my grocery money, but I'm just gonna play it for some extra savings today. And we're right here, and we're just gonna go around the board. 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2. All right, let's do one more. 2. Ooh. 1, 2. That's 7. So that would be 9. So 2 plus 7 is 9. Let's see. Can I make change? I can. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these 2 back, because I had 7 plus 2 is 9. So I'm going to take 10, and then this 1 came from my Roll Your Luck envelope. So just going to have to trust me on that one. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to mark another tally mark because I've been around the board again. I unstuff this every time I've been around 5 times. And it just keeps going around and around and around and around. That is Roll Your Luck from Jerry at One Frugal Introvert. All right, next we're going to play Medical Money Madness. Woo. Anyway, this, I say anyway a lot, don't I? This is available on my Etsy store. It's just a board game where you go around and you have an experience at the emergency room. It was inspired by a trip to the emergency room in early May. Everybody's fine. But I did just get the bill for this, and it's a doozy. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but we'll play it with the HSA because the markets are doing better, and that's what the HSA is for, right? Anyway, so we are right here, and as I'm playing this, I'm marking off the ones that I land on, so that I don't land on them again, and I can just go around and end up hopefully hitting every single space on this board. So anyway, I was on this number 1 last time, and this is generally a low budget challenge, except for these big events that are really the money takers when you're in the hospital. I've already landed on registration for $10, but for the most part, they're between 1 and 5. And the biggest one is this discharge and go home, which was $20. So anyway, I'm going to roll this 8-sided die, and we're gonna figure out where we're going next. We're in the waiting room right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, $3. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll one more time. 8. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. That's $10. All right, so 13 total. Can I make change? This is what, I'm gonna put this back. This is what I think I can. So 13, if I have a 20, then I owe this 7, right? So I have that. I have 7 right here. All right. Well, I guess I can cross off blood work now. All right. All right. Well, okay, so that's Medical Money Madness. It comes with an A6 insert for an A6 envelope. Yeah, it's on my Etsy shop. All right, next, I'm going to set these aside right now. Next, we are going to deal with this HBuck. The letterbucks challenge, if you're unfamiliar, every $1 bill, and I think $2 bills, but I don't use those too much, has a letter, and that is that indicates what Federal Reserve Bank this particular $1 bill was distributed from. They go A through L, and I'm collecting HBucks for H is for nephew. His first name starts with an H. So anyway, he's my one and only nephew, and we love him very much. He's a great kid, and he is going to be 11 this summer. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to get him with this money. All I know is that I am going to save this money for him. Because like I said, he's a good kid. H is for nephew. HBucks from Reinventing Rene. Sorry, I don't know if I actually said that. She has all of the letterbucks challenges, and I'll link her channel and shop in the description, just along with all the other channels and shops that are going to be featured here today. Speaking of Reinventing Rene, let's go on to some Shut the Box here. That's the money that's already been saved with Shut the Box. I've been playing, if you're unfamiliar, if if you're unfamiliar, where have you been? No, I'm not that way. Traditionally, you add up the numbers that you don't get before you're out, and that's how much you owe the challenge. I've been playing a half-seas version with this particular go round, and so and every single time it's been an odd number, so I just round up to the nearest whole dollar of what half would be. So like with 9, I saved 5 because a half of 9 is 4.5, right? So I rounded up to a 5, right? So anyway, let's dive into this. I've got my brown and my green. All right, we got a 4. And a 3. Ooh, we've got the low numbers tonight. And a 7. It's a little bit. Ooh, 11. Let's do the 9 and the 2. Get rid of that 9. All right. All right, sorry, my husband needed something. Let's see what's next. 8. Hey, we're doing better. I think I'm gonna get another odd number, probably. And oh, 6. I think we're gonna do it. If we shut the box, I will put $10 in. I did it! I shut the box! That means I owe this challenge $10, which is, I think, what I had to get to this. So I'm gonna write 10 here so that I remember. That's what I did. I can't believe it. I shut the box, but you know what? That's all I can do on this today, because that's my allocation, and I can't make change. Okay, let's see. All right, 2 5s, I guess, is going in there. Well, that's really cool. It's really exciting. That's the 3rd time I've done that. I've shut the box. Super exciting. Anyway, shut the box. This comes from Reinventing Rene. Let's play some $75 Bullseye here. I've gamified this by just rolling a die to determine which one I'm going to scratch. This comes from Elisha at Hands and Bands. And let's give it a roll here. 2. So I guess this one. This is a 4-sided die. There's only 4 left. Made sense to me. All right. This one. All right. That's a 5, but it's red, so I have to double it. Which, let's see if I can actually make change, because that has to be 10, and I can't make change. So I'm going to take 2 5s and put in for that 20. So put in 10, I took out 20. Excuse me, I'm coughing a lot right now, just because we've got a lot of smoke in the air. Minnesota right now, and I think my throat's just dry. Okay, so anyway, that was 5 or 10 rather dollars going into $75 Bullseye from Hands and Bands. Next, we're going to play Star Chaser. This is another one from my Etsy shop. Again, it's just another board game style, low budget, very low budget. And I've been knocking them out as I go around, and so I don't land on the same one twice. And these special icons, with how this game works, is you can choose your own amount for those. I've landed on 4 of the 5. Haven't landed on this one yet. That's why these are colored in. Anyway, I'm just going to roll a traditional 6-sided die for this. Right here. And let's do this. 3. So we're going 1, I'm skipping over that because I've been there. 1, 2, 3. It's $2. I really want to finish this one. Let's roll again. 1. It's another 3, or that's 2 and 3. $3. Let's roll one more time. If I roll one more time, I'm that much closer to finishing it. 3. 1, 2, 3. Another $3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's a total of $8 going into Star Chaser. How much do I have in here? Goodness gracious, that's a lot in here. Got 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. You know what? If that's 60, plus 4 more, 64. So let's count this again to make sure I have it right. And then I'm going to exchange for that final 20. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, and I have some smaller bills here. And I'm going to take this 20 out. So I have double check. 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. $64 in Star Chaser. That is super cool. Yes. All right. And again, that is available on my Etsy store. It also comes with an A6 insert. All right, next, we're going to scratch one of these off. How many do I have left here? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I am going to roll a 10-sided die just to determine which one I'm going to roll. If I land on a 1 or a 10, a 1 or a 0, it's going to be that first one. Everything else will be the right number. And it's a 1, so it's going to be that one. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This comes from Moon Berry Melodies. I'm going to scratch one more time. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, that was 6. 5, 6. All right, that is a 7. So if I had 4 plus 7, that's 11. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do 2 5s and a 1. That's $11. See how much money this has. This is supposed to be $100. Let's see how close we are getting. 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We are 40% there. That's cool. All right, like I said, this comes from Moon Berry Melodies on Etsy. All right, the next one we're going to play is, we're gonna get El Camino a little closer to the prom. I'm gonna use a different color this time, so I know which ones I'm doing. Anyway, this is a free printable. It's normally a full 8.5 by 11 size sheet, but I've shrunk it down for my purposes to fit in my A5 binder. Anyway, it's just a maze where you find El Camino's way to the prom and save each amount you encounter. So if you pick the wrong way, you'll just end up saving more. And that's okay. Maybe. I don't know. So here I go. We got 2 plus 1 is 3. plus 5 is 8. Let's stop there. 5, 6, 7, 8. How much has El Camino saved me this so far? Haven't gotten very far, but we'll see how much money. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 so far. And the big question is did I pick the right way? Or am I going to hit a dead end? Do I know the right way? I'll never tell. Print it out. See for yourself. It'll be linked below in the description. All right, how much do we have left? We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we got $17 left. Let's play some flip and roll. Flip and roll comes from my Etsy shop. It's a dice game that involves the use of a coin that you flip to determine how much you save. I am going to go the low budget route again, like I did last time I played this whole page. I'm going to roll a 4-sided die. The reason why that's low budget is because the highest number I can roll is a 4, rather than a 6-sided die where the highest amount I can roll is a 6, because then the coin gets flipped, and if it lands heads, I double what I roll. If it lands tails, I triple what I roll. So tripling the highest number would be 12 on a 4-sided die, but tripling the highest number on a 6-sided die would be 18. So it lowers my chances of a high amount, right? So anyway, let's do this. 1. Let's flip that better. Okay. 1 times 3 is 3, because that is tails. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write that down. I got a 1, and it was tails, so I saved 3. All right, let's do one more. Another 1. And another tails. So 1, 2, 3. Super low budget today. And so I had 17, and I got 6 here, so that means I have 11. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. 3. Whoa! That was a 3. That was a 3. And that is heads, so that is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. So that means I have $5 left, which I am going to put somewhere else. And I will show you where that is here in a second. But in the meantime, let me write down what my roll was, because last time I didn't write down one of the last rolls that I did, and it really confused me. So let's do this. All right, so we should have $12 here, right? 3 plus 3 plus 6 is 12. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, we sure do. All right, I'm just going to paper clip this for now until I can get it in its envelope. That is Flip and Roll from my Etsy shop. And then finally, I've got these 5 little dollars here, and I am going to put them in my sparkle rainbow unicorn binder, which I did condense. I was running low on some of these lower amounts, so what I did is I wiped it clean and I redistributed, as there was $60 in here total. I redistributed by putting 20 in each envelope. So, trust me, the money's there. There's a 20 in there. So anyway, I'm going to mark off one of these 5s, which is how I caused that problem to begin with. But you know what? If I need to redistribute again, I will. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. All right. We got $5 in here. And this binder, there's a $500 version of it on my Etsy shop. And that is an A6 size binder, and it has 25 envelopes. This one has 16. But this is the mini version that I made for myself. But like I said, there's an A6 $500 version on the Etsy shop. So there's the cover. It has a tracker on it. This will say, if I put one of these amounts, one in each envelope, I will save $250. So it works the same for the $500 one. Anyway, sparkle rainbow unicorn binder. That is all that I have today. I was going to do one more thing, since this is before my trip, but through the magic of YouTube scheduling, you're seeing this while I'm gone. I am going to unstuff some travel money from my sinking funds. So this is my travel wallet. I created 6 beautiful botanical envelopes, which I think I put a couple sets on my Etsy shop if you're interested. Anyway, and I have some travel money here, and I think I'm going to take 200 of it, maybe. Let's see. I'm gonna leave 150, that's for sure. So I've got 20, 40, I'm a hot mess here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1. So this is $100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 1. All right, so that's $200. So that leaves 150, 55, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. So that's $88, $188 left in travel. I will probably spend more than $200, but maybe not. I don't know. Lodging's taken care of. Transportation is mostly taken care of. They might need to. And so it's mostly just food and activities. And some of the food is taken care of too, because it's going to a reunion. So there's some of that included. So I have this $200 plus I completed 2 HBucks challenges specifically for this trip. I'm going to take these to the bank tomorrow, Thursday, which will be in the past when you see this video. I should have 50 of them here, so I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 49, 50 HBucks plus 200 plus a little bit of my weekly spending money. So let's put this in here. And I'll put the HBucks in their own envelope so that I know to just bring those to the bank to exchange them for, not $51 bills. All right. That was something I needed to do, but hadn't planned on doing this in this video. Thank you so much for spending this time with me as I do a pre-recorded game night for y'all. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet and you'd like to, please hit that subscribe button. I would very much appreciate it. And if you have something you want to say to me, go ahead and put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Take care.